Welcome, 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 welcome to Pretty and Pink and Diesel. You see that Diesel back there? That's that's the Diesel. She's pretty and she's pink. Ah! I am your host, Pinky. I'm always in pink somehow. But that's the Diesel right there. Y'all see? She's lovely. She's a 22 Peterbilt. Um, so today is Monday, January the 12th, and we're going to talk a little bit about relationships. And I'm going to give you my opinion about relationship because I just went through something. So I'm going to give you my opinion and my opinion only, but you all can chime in and give your own opinion on your take about relationships and red flags and everything else. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit about my situation, and we're going to move forward because I have moved forward on from this and I don't want to dwell on it. Um, I was dating somebody that was, quite big younger than me. It was my first time ever dating somebody a little younger than me. This chick that's my age, well, I'm a year older than she is. She's used to dating little younger people. I'm not used to it. This was my first. I'm not going to say it's my last, but it's my first. However, I was dating him, and I'm just going to say we've been dating for a while and never been on a date. Never got to meet family. I was always told we was going on a date. I was always told I was going to meet family. We're going to spend quality time. We're going to do all these things. Um, this is 2026. 2025. I realized things were getting a little different. With us, and us as women, we have this tuition that we feel like um, things ain't right. Things are not right. We try to question, but I was the type that I didn't really want to question because I've been married, and I know me when I question stuff, I always end up going left, but it always end up being right. However, I talked to a couple of friends, and they was like, "Nah, don't worry about it. Blow it off. You don't have no proof. You don't have no proof." Well, the young man broke up with me. And I'm gonna just tell you how he broke up with me and why he broke up with me. I had went to the ER, and I was experiencing back problems, and said, "Let me go," because I've been dealing with my back issues for two weeks. Let me go ahead and go to the doctor. I'm at home. Let me go to the doctor. And as you can see, I drive trucks. So I didn't really want to go to the doctor while I was on the road. I wanted to go to my doctor to see what was going on. So um, I ended up going to the emergency room because it was just so bad. My back was hurting so bad. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been to the emergency room like 3 times for this. No, 2 times for this issue with my back. Um, the first time I went, they told me about my thyroids. And I said, I came in here for back problems. Well, your back, we did everything. We x-ray and CAT scan, everything like that. We didn't see anything wrong with your back. Okay. But your thyroids, we did see a problem with your thyroids. And the way we can, your doctor might want to treat it, is through chemo or surgery. So the first thing in my mind when I'm hearing chemo is that cancer. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm freaking out. So I'm literally freaking out. So what I do, I pick up the phone. I try to call my man to let him know what was going on. Couldn't get a hold of my man. Called him for a whole week. And when I finally got him, because I sent the text and I said, my feelings doesn't matter, me, I doesn't matter. And this response I got was, if you feel that way, I think it's best that we should go our separate ways. That devastated me because I'm literally like, I'm sitting here, don't know if I got cancer or anything, and you break up with me. That doesn't make it sound right. Because that don't sound right at all. You know what I'm saying? I boo-hoo. I cried because it hurt. And then knowing what I'm going through, it bothered me. It bothered me a whole lot. I'm not going to lie. It bothered me a whole lot. From that day, we talked every day. I'm just trying to sway him to come back and everything. This was like in August of 2025. November of 2025. From August to November, he just kept telling me he could be my friend. Okay. So I finally just asked him, I said, did you find somebody else? No, I didn't find nobody else. No, I'm focusing on me. Little did I know. Yes, he did. And I know exact date because November 7th, that's when I asked him, did he find somebody else? And he told me no, he didn't find nobody else. He was focusing on him. November 8th, he went to this black event that he always go to every year. November 9th, I seen pictures. He was with a whole nother woman. I text him 6 o'clock in the morning and I asked him about the young lady. And I basically told him I wish him the best. He didn't have to lie to me that he didn't find somebody else. His reply to me was, I never lied to you. You just don't want to listen to me. And me and her, we've been friends for a long time. So I asked, are you dating her? No response. I asked about 10 times. No response. So I did what any other woman would have did, might have did, might not would have done. But I did it anyway. I reached out to her because I wanted answers. That apparently he was not going to give me the answers. She blocked me. But he ended up trying to call me to talk to me. And I gave him back the same energy that he was giving me. I gave it back to him. Like he'll call, I hang up. He'll call again, I hang up. And then I'll text and say, hey, when I get out of the area I'm in, I'll call you back. He's like, no need. Then that's when he wants to tell me that that's his lady. But I asked you the day before, and you couldn't say nothing. See, that's how I know he was trying to keep me a secret and keep me under his little thumb because and be out in the open with her. It hurt. It surely did hurt. It hurt a hell of a lot. To know that I gave my heart to somebody who was ungrateful, who used me, who manipulated me to believe that our relationship was real. When you having your gut feelings, somebody's doing wrong, regardless you're a man, you're a woman, question it. Don't ignore it. Don't listen to your homegirl, your homeboys. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. And just listen. Now, you got a choice. You can listen and you can question. You can listen and you can let it all fold out, play out in front of you. See, my problem was I didn't listen. I listened to my homeboys and my homegirls. I listened to them. but it still played out. But what I should have did was listen to my gut, let it play out, and be done. Or I could have just listened to my gut and been done. Don't let a man tell you that he ain't with somebody, and if another woman comes up out the picture and tells you something, that's your red flag. Now, if you choose to sit there and be like, oh, I'm in love and this, that, and third, and he doing this for me, he doing that for me, and he's showing up for me, but you still had your red flag. You still had your first red flag. But your second red flag was in the first red flag, because if that woman's trying to tell you that they've been dating, they've been together while y'all was dating, you done had two red flags. You're going to keep on getting red flags. Because, baby, he's not the one for you. He's not the one for her either. Because he's a manipulator. He's a liar. He preyed on women. He doesn't know how to love. He doesn't know how to be genuine. He doesn't know how to hold himself accountable, because he's yet not a man just yet. He's still a boy trying to find his life through. He's still a boy. He may be 30-some years old. He's still a boy because he's still doing boyish things. All right, gave you two red flags. Third red flag is if the man is still talking to his ex while you all on vacation and you don't know about it. That's your third red flag. If he's trying to dictate to her, his ex, what she got going on in her life while he with you, that's your fourth. You may be too busy in what you doing, but you still got the signs out there, because she's reaching out to you and letting you know. All right? He shouldn't care about what's going on in the ex life. He shouldn't worry. All he should be worried about is if she happy. If she with a new boo, he should be happy for her. He shouldn't be trying to tell her, well, I said what I said, and think she's going to stand by what he said. No, you don't get to. He doesn't get to control the ex if he's in a whole nother relationship with you, boo. These are things that I'm learning, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm 50 years old, but out of being 50 years old, majority of my time has been spent in a marriage. Been married twice, and my first marriage, my husband cheated on me. So when I seen the signs of cheatiness with this dude, I already knew. My second marriage, my husband never cheated, never physically hurt me. He just talked to me in a way I did not like, and that's what this young boy did. So he did two things that somebody else did to me. I'm not the one. I give you my heart. I will give you my share off my back. I will be loyal and I will be faithful, because that's who God created me to be. And I've learned that being faithful and being loyal, it means a lot. And it means a lot to me. I can't speak for everybody else. But if you still want to be a hoe out there in the street, you want to talk to all these different people, you want to like all these other women, you want to be in the inbox talking to these women, I'm not the woman to talk to. Find somebody who's a little weaker, because I bring the table to you and I. I bring the table. Now I know some of y'all probably like, well, darn, Pinky, what? No, you already see. Yes, it's a learning experience. We all go through the pains of learning when we're being cheated on, when we're being lied to, when we're being used, when we're being manipulated. But we got to realize, too, We got to stop the cycle. We definitely have to stop the cycle of us being manipulated and being used, regardless if we want love or not. We have to love ourselves enough to know what we deserve and what we don't deserve. We have to love ourselves enough to know when we're being manipulated, when we're building a strong foundation on honesty and trust. Now, with this young man, he done moved on with another whole woman. And I'm going to tell you the other reason why he broke up with me. He built a relationship with her, and she don't realize he built a friendship with you off of a lie. Because if y'all was truly friends, he would have told you about me. He wouldn't have lied. He would have told you he was in a relationship with somebody. But he didn't. So therefore, your friendship was built off of a lie. So meaning your relationship was built off a lie. Don't get it confused. Honesty is honesty. And building that strong foundation is key. Okay? Now, the other reason why he broke up with me, because I lost 80 plus pounds. This woman is 2 times my size. And I'm fine with the fact that I lost weight. I'm not shaming her. That's her. You know, I love me for me, and she loved herself for her. For me, I lost it because of health. I got grandkids. I want to be around for my grandchildren. I don't want nothing to happen to me where I cannot be there for my grandkids. And plus, I want to get off a CPAP machine. So therefore, I did this for me. I didn't do this weight loss for anybody else. I did this for me. Now, moving forward, that this young man is in another relationship with somebody else. I'm living life. Sometimes I have my good days, sometimes I have my bad days, and I'm learning to process it and process it the right way. We are okay to grieve over a loss. We are okay. Don't let nobody tell you that, girl, go get another man and get up underneath that man. No, because what you're doing is you're taking luggage and you're taking that hurt to another person. Take your time to love you, to heal you, to see what was wrong, what went wrong. That way you don't do it again, or you don't allow it to happen again. You are your keeper. You got to remember, men are hunters. So by the time they break up with us, they on to the next one. It may take us 6 months to a year or longer before we decide that we ever want to date again. But men are already on the next one just like that. Like ain't nothing never happened. They're not emotional creatures as we are. They really don't express how they feel like we do. Now, in my situation, I wasn't dealing with a man. I was dealing with a boy. And you know, the best thing she could ever say, because she was making indirect posts, indirect comments at me, it's fine and dandy. I'm not in my 20s. I'm 50. I'm not in my 20s. And I'm not going to stoop to that level of doing that. I came out and I reached out to the woman like a grown woman, like a 50-year-old. I'm not stooping below that. I'm not going to go and be a 20-year-old or a teenager. I'm not. I am not going to even stoop low to be 30. I'm not a girl. I'm a grown woman. And I'm going to handle business like a grown woman. Now, she wants to handle business like a child. I'm going to let her. I'm going to let her handle her thing. But see, one thing I know, God does not like ugly. And karma is a bitch. Karma. Just remember that. When somebody do something wrong to you and you haven't done anything wrong in your relationship, no matter what kind of relationship you have, friendship, relationship, situationships, doesn't matter. When you haven't done wrong to somebody else and they've done you wrong, remember, karma is a bitch. It truly is. He would get his and she would get hers. It may not be right now, but karma is a bitch. Truly a bitch. And another thing about it, same way he got her, same way he'll lose her. But here's another thing that I've learned also, and that I'm taking to the next relationship that I come into. I'm not going to give everybody all my time. You do something today for me, I'm going to give you a little bit of my time. And do something the next day, I'm going to add a little bit more time to it. But I'm not going to give all of my time to no one. My time is precious. Being in my life is a privilege. I am not going to open the door and let everybody in, because everybody doesn't deserve to be in my life. And it's a privilege to be in my life. So young ladies and young men, it is a privilege to have somebody in your life. If they want access, and they got to understand it is a privilege to be in your life. So that's what I'm doing this year of 2026, is loving myself more, allowing what God wants in my life versus what I want in my life. Allowing God to let what's in my life, what's for me, to be for me, truly for me. And not me sitting here saying, oh, I love him, I want to be with him, and I just can't live without him. No, I can't live without God. But I'm allow God to move and to bring what is deserving to me in my life. So, yeah, that's how I'm moving. I'm good. I'm not crying no more. I'm smiling. I'm happy. I'm happy that, yes, I have a roster. I'm not going to lie. I got a roster. But I have one in sight of a very strong potential in my life. And we're rocking hard. And I really, really, I'm enjoying the time that we, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know what to say, but I'm allow God to lead me. And I just hope that I'm able to help somebody else um, in their relationships and understand that it's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. You'll get over him. You'll get over her. But it's okay. Take it one day at a time. Learn to love you. And the more focus you put into you, the more energy you put into you, the more stronger you will be, more wiser you'll be. And watch things just change for you. Because I know things have changed for me. So that's just my take on relationships. And I'm not really a good relationship expert, but I know I can use my pain and turn my pain into sunshine and bounce back. Because why? I am strong woman. So I learned a lesson, and I'm going to teach and help somebody else not go through the same thing I went through. Okay? So that is my time. I know I ran over, but that is my time today. And I hope that y'all back for the next episode or segment that we're going to be doing from Pretty and Pink and Diesel. I am your host, Pinky. Till the next time we talk, be safe. I love y'all.